Okay, this is my foodie reviewy, and I am about to heat up my leftovers from yesterday. Yesterday we had homemade macaroni and cheese, crescent rolls, and mixed vegetables. And so I'm gonna just use yesterday's oven baked barbecue chicken, and we're gonna have that for dinner tonight. Thighs and drumsticks. Um, I'm gonna be doing this recipe again. That way, you guys, you know everything that I put in there, but I don't feel like repeating everything that I put in there right now. But it's a really simple recipe, ingredients that you can get from any grocery store. Very simple, very tasty. And of course, you know, I don't have time to make homemade biscuits, so this is store-bought biscuits. And you can buy store-bought biscuits anywhere. And also some potatoes. They didn't have the big Idahoan potatoes, so I had to get these little, I think they're Yukons, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to peel these little guys, and we're gonna be having some mashed potatoes and also some mixed vegetables. So when I'm finished with peeling the mashed potatoes, I'll be back to show you guys what else I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm done peeling the potatoes. Everything is in this pot. Excuse the low light. My phone needs charged, and I can't use my light unless my phone is charged a little bit more. So excuse the low light. But these are my potatoes. I've peeled them. I'm about to put them on the stove until they become fork tender. The biscuits are done already. Excuse me. Biscuits, you know, don't take long to cook. And I'm going to put this on the stove. And like I said, heat it up till they're fork tender. I put my oven on the lowest setting. That way my chicken doesn't dry out, but it does stay warm. And so once the potatoes are done cooking and I am about to mash them, I will be back. And another thing is I'm going to be heating some milk up with some salt and pepper, maybe even a little garlic, fresh garlic, and warming that up so I can use it to mash the potatoes, also with some butter in there too. So I'll be back once the potatoes are done cooking. Okay, my potatoes are done. They're fork tender. As you can see, I can barely even pick them up out of the pot. See if I can get it. They're clear, just the way I like them. Very easy to mash. So I'm going to turn the eye off. And I have these gigantic spoons that my husband just bought me. And I am going to ladle out with this big slotted spoon. I love this guy. It's so huge. I can get a lot done really quickly. And I don't have to use a colander. So to me, you know, it may be a couple extra steps, but I don't have to use a colander as one less dish that I have to worry about for today. So I'm going to just take this out and let it drain like that. And I was so busy in my room. Doing some editing as I was waiting for this to cook that I forgot to heat up my milk and my salt and pepper. I don't think I'm going to go with the garlic tonight. I think I'm just going to make some simple mashed potatoes. I'll do something more fancier for you guys next time. Tomorrow I'm going to be making strombolis. So that should be fancy enough for you. Well, not fancy, but you know what I mean. a little bit more cooking involved. I have a very simple way of doing my strombolis. I sort of cook everything together and then stuff it. You'll see. It comes out very tasty. I have a pizza dough recipe. I forget the gentleman that I got the pizza dough recipe from, though. I have to give a shout out to him when I do my video tomorrow. He's a YouTuber. Great pizza dough recipe. It's my go-to recipe. I use it all the time. See, so, you know, a colander would have been faster, but I don't have to worry about washing my colander now. And again, excuse the low light. My phone is hasn't charged up enough. I'm like at 8%, so I'm gonna pause this, put some milk and some butter and some salt and pepper in the microwave, and then once it's done heating, I am going to show you how I mash them. So I'll be back. Okay, I made a little bit too much of this, so I'm just going to refrigerate it. And I make mashed potatoes all the time, so I'll be able to use this again this week. I know it looks a little gross, but it's just the butter and the seasonings, the salt and pepper, separating from the milk. One is heavier, one is lighter. So I'm just going to cap this up, and I'll be able to use this again. That's going to go in the refrigerator. I have the potatoes. I made them a little bit too wet, so I'm just drying them out on the stove for a few minutes. Again, excuse my lighting. So I'm just going to dry them out a little bit on the stove, make them a little bit thicker. And the chicken is nice and warm in the oven. And I'm going to heat up the peas in the microwave. And when I'm finished, I'm going to show you the plate. So I'll be back.